this is a lower income area. This is the city of Cleveland, Ohio. The tenant's rent is $998.50. She's been there a few years. We're probably going to up her rent to $1,100 when the lease expires, which is going to be the end of October of 2025. $99.99, okay? And what that's going to get you, y'all, is this ready to rock and roll turnkey investment. All right, y'all, coming to you. We got a solid deal, okay? This one is in Cleveland, Ohio, 12103 Longmead, right? $99.99, okay? And what that's going to get you, y'all, is this ready to rock and roll turnkey investment. Now, before we go over like some of the obvious, when I say turnkey, folks, that means, you just buy it, you continue collecting the rent. But you have to take that kind of comment with the caveat that, like, what condition the property is in is greatly going to have to do with, like, the age, the location, and most importantly, the price point that you're buying, okay? Like, this is a lower income area. This is the city of Cleveland, Ohio. The tenant's rent is $998.50. She's been there a few years. We're probably going to up her rent to $1,100 when the lease expires, which is going to be the end of October of 2025. But, like, I am aware that when you look at, like, for example, the footage of the backyard of this property, it's not like in perfect shape. You need to temper your expectations to how some people in these low-income neighborhoods are going to live, right? And, also, maybe you shouldn't be so judgmental. Like, you might be looking at this swimming pool right here, and you might be like, what in the holy hell happened here? What's going on? There's like a forest growing in the swimming pool. Maybe, just maybe, this chick is totally into urban gardening, and that happens to be like a DIY deer fence. Have you ever thought of that? You don't want those freaking deer coming in there eating your goddamn hostas. You know what I'm saying? But look, this is, what you're going to see some of the time in properties like this. A lot of new investors are like, I can't believe the tenant's going to treat the yard like that. I would evict her. Yeah, I guess you can do that. That's totally your option. But here's the deal. If you want to evict this chick, A, you have to stop taking her $1,000 a month in rent. B, you're going to have to spend, a couple grand getting her out. Then you're going to have to spend a couple grand in the not a couple grand, $1,000 in the new leasing fee, and then you're going to lose the rent of a couple grand after it's on the market for a while, and obviously you're going to have to spend like $5 or $6 grand, repainting and cleaning it up and freshening the unit up. So your options are go, wow, damn, man, that yard looks a little messed up. I wouldn't let my yard look like that, but I'll keep taking your $1,000, your $12,000 a year till you move out. Or you could say, nope, don't give me $12,000 this year, and then you could spend like $12,000, right? I mean, you got to understand the game, okay? The name of the game is to keep collecting that rent, right? Couple-year tenant, she don't look like she's going anywhere. Inside of the house, better than the outside of the house, and as you can see, she has a lot of stuff, so she's hunkered down in there, so she ain't moving. So the name of the game here is to just keep collecting that rent. And yes, the goal would be hopefully the next tenant that moves into this property would treat the yard a little bit better. But hey, man, you have to play the hand that you're dealt. And sometimes the solution to problems is to just keep collecting the rent and not, try to solve problems by creating more problems. And as far as the home itself goes, like, yeah, the yard's a little jacked up, but like the actual mechanicals of the home, solid shape, dude. Hot water tank, furnace, roof, all in newer or good condition. No reason to suspect that the rent won't keep coming in. And yes, there'll be a little bit of turnover costs on the next unit turnover, but how much money are you going to collect before that happens? 12 grand, 24 grand, 36 grand, 48 grand? I mean, this chick might live there another 10 friggin' years. This is the name of the game when you're doing like low-income Section 8 type investing in the city of Cleveland. If you are down for all of that, and you're ready to rock and roll on this property, you could send an offer to my team, sales@HoltonWise.com. You want to pay cash? Sweet! Send your proof of funds. You want to finance it? Cool. Give me your pre-approval letter from your lender. If you don't have a lender, I have lenders. Just let me know. But actually, before you do all that, please, don't click off the video. Stick around right now, because what I'm going to give you is the full uncensored tour of when my guys were at the house. You'll see everything You've been seeing flashes of it on the screen, obviously, but you're going to see everything, inside, outside. We're going to go through the house so you can see everything you're getting. We have nothing to hide here. We are all about showing you guys exactly what it is you're buying, which I feel like you could already tell that based upon how this video's gone thus far. So watch all that uncensored footage. Then after that, if you're ready to move forward, send the offer to sales@HoltonWise.com. 12103 Longmead exterior. Looks good. Roof looks newer. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that garage is part of it. Big backyard. Overgrown. It's still okay. Yeah, roof looks okay. There's a garage back there, but I think, pretty sure it's part of the other property. Yeah, that would be my guess, because the fence is before it.
So if you want to just kind of explain to him, him and another guy. So
yeah, we're gonna be back next week to look at this. I wasn't sure.
The main thing is
it's just like right here. The wood is very like where you feel like you're gonna like fall in.
Yeah,
I see. Yeah, he said we would need to jack it up and put some blocks under it.
Yeah, and the steps. I mean, even with the old landlord, he had to fix them. He had somebody out here. They just keep falling apart.
Right. Yeah, they're. I mean, it is what it is. There's only so much you can do.
Right. Yeah.
And it's only getting older and wetter.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
Yep. And I would imagine these used to be just a brick steps back in the day.
Replaced it with
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right.
So, but yeah. So basically,
so you're just gonna so where?
well, we're gonna we'll go in and then we're gonna basically stand in the corner, kind of pan the room, and then walk over, pan a little bit more.
So each time you do a room, I'll have everybody go to another side.
If you want to, yeah. If anyone happens to be in it, they can blur faces and whatnot, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, if you don't want to be in it, basically, like if you want to maybe go in the rooms over there, we can do here, kitchen, and then utility areas over there.
Yes, it is.
So we can wipe all that out, and then maybe when we come back here, you guys can scoot over here. And
okay, and then when you do the kit, so the panel, you said you need the panel box, right?
Yeah.
So I have a shelf in front of it, so whenever you're ready to do that, I can just scoot it out the way, that way you can take a picture of it. So
that works.
Let me know when you're ready to do
yeah, sure.
that.
So if you want, if you want to get them out of the way, just kind of follow us, because we'll probably hit that while we're in there.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, as soon as I stepped on it,
This support needs to be jacked up. I see what Vince is talking about.
Look, I told her, I was like, hey, any issues you're having too, like plumbing issues, holes in the walls that you want to mention. She's like, the only thing is the porch. And I was like, okay, someone else mentioned it too. But that works. And then...
All right, come on, you guys, go that way.
You're good though. I'm not filming
go,
you.
go.
I'm filming my beautiful shoulder.
So, should be obviously living room, kitchen. I think the utility room's in there.
Yeah.
There's no basement.
No. It should just be like a utility
Yeah, that's kind of what
closet. Kitchen. There is an upstairs. Oh, this thing. Okay.
Yeah, so that's...
Is a panel? Or is it just furnace? Everything's behind something. So furnace. Unless you want to see if you can squeeze in.
I might be able to get a better angle on this. Yeah, it's kind of behind that though.
The hot water tank?
The panel's right there. Hot water tank. Let's see if maybe I can just do this. Looks like a newer tank. Furnace is actually still there, which is, you know, always a plus sign with our properties. And then electric panels are back there. I don't want to move it and break something.
Yeah.
I can reach it. Here.
Can you just pop it open so you can see if it's fuses or if it's...
But it won't open because it hits the shelf. If she thinks she can slide it, we might be able to get it.
Yeah. You're good, you're good. And then I would ask her about upstairs because I've had issues with us doing that before. Alright, we're
Ready to come this way?
yes, ma'am.
So we could maybe slip in one. Sorry guys. So, two things. Yeah, if you can maybe just move that just a little bit out of the way. I usually basically show that it's like up here.
Yeah, of course.
And then, are we able to
The back room is it's more like a storage in the back room. Where it's, oh no, you're fine. Oh yeah, the back room.
Thank you.
Yeah, right. Eventually, we'll get there. She said we're good to go upstairs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just didn't want
They
to...
have it's like, I guess there's like two rooms up there.
Yes.
They have one room where they just kind of store everything, like we'll get to that later.
Hello, Katie.
But we should be good. And then I think she's able to move that cabinet too.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, we should be all good. And then, do you want me to ask about the garage?
Yeah, just to make sure. I filmed it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Please. I don't know how to pick my feet up.
No, so actually we've had issues with people that lived there before. So behind the gate back here, there's like I guess like a big cement slab where the garage used to sit. But we don't need the guy back there. He argues and says it's his, so it's just like we don't have nothing to put anyway. So
And it's in a weird spot because we kind of looked at it.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
I went back there to film anyways. Luckily, nobody was there to yell at me. So.
yeah, he's cool and everything. He's just like, no, I paid for this. I bought this for my property. It's like, whatever you say.
Yeah, right. If you're not,
Right. Yeah, I'm like, okay. The back room does not have a light. Just a fair warning.
No, you're fine. I probably won't even.
Okay.
Do you need me up there?
No, you're good.
So basically what we'll do once we come up there.
Okay. Oh, and then there is a step. They replaced. You guys sent somebody out the one day, but there's one of right here.
Yeah, I saw that one of the noses
It's
cracked.
cracking. To where it's like. Okay.
Yeah, because that's...
Yeah.
Especially it's right up.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, and then we just need the
I don't know if you guys know.
the electrical panel.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you told me.
Should be good after this.
I don't know. The breaker box is really weird. So it blows all the time. The guy that owned it before you guys bought it, he kind of, I don't know, stuff. And I don't know what he's got hooked up to the breakers, but it's like it's always blowing all the time. I can turn on the toaster right now, I turn on the microwave, and it'll blow. Like for the thing, it's I don't know how they have it set up. What goes to what.
You might need more breakers. You might need to break it up a little bit.
That's what I was thinking too. That he probably has too much hooked up to
That's
the.
kind of some of these smaller houses you run into that. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're only wired for a certain amount. And obviously, some of the older ones too, like air conditioning,
Right.
really prevalent. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to HoltonWise TV for more financial information, education, and entertainment.